So what do we have here then, Jim? So, Triumph Tiger. Look at this wee beastie. Roll the titles. Well, here we are again, back at Ling's Triumph in Norfolk, back at Watton. And I'm going to be taking this monster out. This is the Triumph GT Pro 1200 Tiger. I should say Triumph Tiger GT Pro. Yes, let's take this puppy out for a spin. So, I've just done pre-flight checks with Harry here. Very nice young man. And this is keyless. So this is just going to be a case of pressing the button. There we go. Let's indicate, just let everyone know that I'm coming out. So yeah, we've just done pre-flight checks on this, and just talking me through this bike. This has got quick shifter on it, this one. Very nice. It was saying though, right, so with the quick shifter, so if you're around town, like I'm doing now, pottering about, then use the clutch, because he's saying the quick shifter is more suited for when you're out on the open road. You want that quick initial, you know, want to overtake someone, or you're changing up and down the gears when you're getting a shift on. So we'll give that a go when we get out on the open road. Let's just have a look around. You can see the dash there. The screen is manual by the looks of it, up and down. You've got a thing there to pull it up and down. Yeah, screen's nice and big and clear. It's very nice. I'm in normal road mode at the minute. It's got all the different modes. And if this is like the Trident, we should be able to change them on the fly. Also got cruise control. So he was saying you can either stop the cruise control by obviously pressing on the brakes, or you just come off of the gas. So if you come off of the gas, it will cancel the cruise control, which I thought was a good thing. So you're not, you see people in their cars and always tapping the brakes when they want to come off the cruise control or whatever. That does it on there. As you can see there, it's got electronic suspension as well. So when you're switching through the driver modes, that obviously then adjusts your suspension, your ABS, and as you can see there, this one's disabled at the minute. So yeah, it's not too bad. We'll have a look in a minute when we get on the open road. This bike produces, I think he said, about 150 brake horsepower. I'll put all the specs down in the description below or on the screen, prices and all the rest of it, so you can get an idea. Has heated grips, heated seats, which should be very nice for in the winter. Not necessary for now, because it's in September. We don't need that. So there's your modes there. So we'll try sport when we get out on the open road. Nice big chunky switches, all in grey there, which is quite a bit different. Hey, looks like you've got fog lights as well. Looks like you've got a fog light switch on there as well. Alright, let's do these guys. Yes, very nicely. Third gear roll on overtake. Very nicely done, Jim. You like that? It's got the power. We have the power. So as you know, if you watch my channel, I've got a Kawasaki KLV 1000. Not a full-on adventure bike, but it's trying to be one. Pretty much same size as this, and I'm 6'1", I'm 200 pounds, and this is really comfy. This is so far the reach of the bars is fine. Let's have a look. Are they adjustable? I think they're adjustable. Yeah, looks like they're adjustable. They've got like a little black knob on the end there for the clutch and brake levers. But so far, yeah, it's pretty good. Consider I've only been driving it 5 minutes. Driving it, Jim? Riding it 5 minutes. Right, so I've just set the cruise control. And there you go. Take your hands off the. You want to pick your nose? Take your hands off the bars. I wouldn't recommend it. And that's nice. So he said if you roll off the gas, it should cancel the cruise control. Let's give it a go. There we go. Yeah, so just a slight touch of the throttle there, hardly anything, and that cancelled it rather than pressing the brake and doing it that way. I'm quite impressed with that. That's pretty cool. So just pressing this button here, got a tick button on here, and it tells you, push the speedo over to there with your rev counter, your fuel gauge, with all the usual malarkey, and there it tells you when the service is next due, or so you've got a mileage, so due in 9,281 miles, or by the 6th of what's that, June 2023. So and then you've got odometer on there. Let's have a look. Let's have another flick while we're coming up to these traffic lights. Right, it looks like you can't change the modes on the fly when you're going along. So there's rain, rider, off-road, so you've got an off-road mode, so that's ABS off, map off, TCS off, suspension off-road. We want it on sport. I'll tell you what I have noticed so far, being in sport mode, is it's a little bit more choppy with the throttle, which is obviously understandable because you want to get a shift on, don't you? Let's get past this guy. Maybe not Jimbo, because there's a car coming the other way. Alright, let's go up through the gears then, see if that's ooh, that's a jump there. First to second. Second to third weren't too bad. Got a nice turn of speed there. Let's see if we can get past this guy. And squirt past him. Whoa, yes, that was nice. Brakes are nice, one finger operation as you would expect. Nice and light as well. It's a lot lighter than my my KLV. Turns nicely. Yeah, quite impressed with that. I'll tell you what I have noticed about this bike is the levers. They're like shorty levers. You know, like people buy the aftermarket shorty levers. They're not quite as small, but they're quite dinky actually, which is quite nice. So how would I compare this then? So compared to my KLV, this is a lot lighter. Yeah, it changes direction a bit easier. It's quite nice, very plush. I've also ridden the Harley Davidson Pan America. Now this, as I just went round that roundabout there, went round that roundabout fine, didn't have no steering issues whatsoever. When I was riding the Harley Davidson, there was, I don't know, there was something, it didn't want to go round the roundabout for some reason. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, this so far, yeah, this feels so much more natural, yeah, and nice to ride. Yeah, I like it. Right, let's pull in here, let's have a look around this bike. So let's have a look at a Tiger 1200 GT Pro. Shaft drive, 1200cc engine, as it says. ABS, got Brembo brakes on the front. I'm guessing there's going to be Brembos on the back. Let's have a look. Yeah, yep, there is. Single monoshock on the back there for suspension. This has got the standard exhaust, as you would expect. Yeah, very nice. ABS on the back as well. I quite like all of this now, what the manufacturers are doing, aren't they? But they've gone for the proper little dinky, because we've got the technology now, little LED lights. So must be destroying the aftermarket business, but yeah, I like that. Let's have a look at the front as well. Now the front of that is pretty mean actually. Reminds me of the Kawasaki Z1000. Looks a bit like that. Very Yamaha-ish, Kawasaki, transformer type look. This one's also got the little spotlights, a bit like my KLV, like that. It's very nice. That must be the fog lights then that we saw. Like I said, this is keyless, and it unlocks. You don't need a key to get into that. It unlocks and locks as when you're nearby it, when you turn the engine off. But screen ain't too bad. The only thing is, gets me is because you've got all of this business going on. There's like loads of little bits for dirt and everything to accumulate, and I'm a bit of a sex pest when it comes to keeping my bikes clean and stuff. That would, that would properly bug me. That would. I bet all the dirt and grime gets in there, especially in the UK when you're riding on the roads here, especially here in Suffolk and Norfolk, because you got lots of farmers' fields and stuff and tractors on the roads. But as you can see there, where the bike has been, where they've been test riding it there, you can see, and that's just like, we haven't even got into winter yet. But I quite like all this matte black finish as well. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's quite, I have to say, it's quite a good looking machine. It's nice. Yes, very nice. Got the beak on the front as well. Not too sure what that is there for, because you've already got a mudguard there. So I don't know what the beak does. It's aesthetics, I'm guessing. Nice. Got crash bars as well, in case you drop it. Oh, touch, fingers crossed, not going to drop it. You can see there with the electronic suspension there. That's part of that. Yeah, it's quite nice. Quite a nice bike. That's what I was saying about the adjustable levers in there, which is pretty cool. But this has got Bluetooth as well. And I was just going through the modes on there on the screen, and it looks like you've got a charging socket there as well. Doesn't look like there's anything for USB, which I'm quite surprised actually. I thought there would have been a USB port maybe. Doesn't seem to be a USB port on there. Overall though, yes. Yeah, nice bike. Yeah, loving it so far. Very, very nice. Yeah, like I was saying, I can flat foot this. That's not too bad at all, considering I'm 6'1". Get both my feet down flat footed there. It's pretty cool. Turn those indicators off. Right then, final thoughts then. So the seat is quite comfy actually, to be honest. It's nice and grippy. It's one of the material, when you're sitting on it, it grips your ass. I've got jeans on. I haven't got proper riding jeans or anything. I've just got normal jeans, and it's nice. You're nice and planted in the seat. You're not sliding around, and it's not grabbing you, which is very nice. Quite plush actually. It feels like it's got quite a bit of cushioning in it. I'm guessing you can do quite a few miles on this, which is what you want to be doing really at the end of the day, isn't it? Because that's why you're buying these type of bikes. But yes, I'll put the price up on here. What do you think about the price? These new bikes, aren't they, with all the toys, the prices are creeping up, aren't they? Where this fits in, I know that 44 Teeth and everybody have just done reviews on the Triumph 1200, pardon me, and the GS and everything. To be honest, when you're looking at the bike at a standstill, it looks quite imposing, but when you're actually on it, you're sat on it and you're riding, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels nice and light. I mean, granted, I've got no panniers on it at the minute, but it just feels really comfortable. It's yeah, manoeuvrability is good. Low speed manoeuvrability is good. It's easy for me to say, and even high speed when you're cutting around on some of these country lanes, it ain't too bad. Yeah, I'm guessing if you wanted to swap out the exhaust for a noisy exhaust, you could do that, but I've found after a while, if you're doing some serious miles and you've got a loud exhaust, it just becomes annoying. It becomes a bit of, and you just want to switch back to the standard exhaust. Oh fucking hell, don't want to do that, Jim. But yes, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I mean, are you sports bikes fans? Would you buy yourself an adventure bike? If you're going to do some serious touring, would you go for one of these? Or Would you go for, oh my god, what happened there? The GTR, you know, the Pan Europeans and stuff like that. Oh, what are they doing? They're waving us through. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, let's follow these guys through. Oh dear. Looks like they're closing up the. Oh yeah, they're closing up. So yeah, let me know down in the comments box below what you think. Would you lay out that type of serious cash for a brand new bike like this? I mean, the majority of people haven't got the cash, and you get them all on the finance and PPP and all that, all the rest of it now. Yeah, the only other big adventure bike that I could compare this to is obviously the Harley Davidson Pan America, or American, whatever you want to call it, and that was a nice bike, but the fit and finish on that I wasn't 100% on, especially the exhaust, whereas this, yeah, this will probably survive an English winter, I'm guessing, without too much drama, or it needs to do as well, doesn't it? Especially if you're going to be riding it all the year round. But yes, let me know, like I said, let me know in the comments box below. So with that being said, I'm going to end this short review, my initial thoughts on this bike. I'm going to end it there. So, like I always say, if you like the videos, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, smash that red subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. That way every time this idiot uploads a video, you get notified. And that, my friends, is Jim Diesel, out. Yes, what I've noticed with the no, cancel that. There we go. So ABS for row. There we go. Right, we'll give that a go. See if we know. Oh fucking hell! Probably didn't want to do that, Jim. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Jim was in the wrong gear. Dear, oh dear.